Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is a tutorial on this makeup look I have right now. It's a fall inspired makeup tutorial. It's that pumpkin spice type of look. I do like pumpkin spice and I do like the fall. I may not be as crazy overboard pumpkin spice as many, but I do like it, and I do love these warm tone looks. So I decided to go and create what I think fall may look like. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then obviously keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow my other social media, and watch my previous videos. Let's get started. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to start out with Chickadee and Early Bird, which is the top one's Chickadee, this one is Early Bird. And I'm just gonna tap my brush in both of these eyeshadows. I'm just gonna go right in. I'm going to place this in my upper crease. This is gonna be my transition shade. Just gonna go from outer to inner corner in a very small circular motions. And you can deepen this as you want. If you want more of the darker orangey eyeshadow, then you go with Early Bird. If you want more of a mustardy eyeshadow, then you go with Chickadee. It's your preference. I'm just gonna keep mixing them both, but eventually I do want Chickadee to pop a little bit more than Early Bird does. By the way, my eyes are already primed and set. My face is moisturized and primed. And my eyebrows are filled in case you didn't notice. So the brush I've been using is the Morphe E27 blending brush, and I'm gonna be using the Luxie 237 blending brush, which is way smaller, if you can see the difference between these two. So yeah, now I'm gonna be working in the outer and inner corner. I'm going to do kind of a halo effect, and I think I'm gonna be using the eyeshadows Sidekick, which is this one right here, and Bitten, which is this one up here. So I'm just going to go into those two eyeshadows and hope for the best. I want a nice warm look, so that's why I'm going in with these two eyeshadows. So I'm going to Sidekick and Bitten. And I'm just going to start tapping it in the outer corner as well as the inner corner. And whatever's left, I'm going to go around the crease of my eye and connecting those two corners. All right, you notice how slow I'm talking is because this is the first time I'm creating this look, and I'm hoping it comes out as good as I'm imagining it. So this is a really small brush. Like I said, it's a Luxie 237 blending brush. It's very small, and I like it for precision blending because it just fits perfectly into that crease. Okay, so far I like it. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the eyeshadows just to darken and deepen the outer and inner corners. All right, now I'm gonna go back to that Morphe E27 blending brush with no extra product, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. If I feel like I need any eyeshadow, I will go back into Chickadee. but it looks like it's blending out nicely, so I may not have to go back into any of the eyeshadows. So onto the other eye, the exact same thing. I'm going to use Sidekick and Bitten. I'm going to place it on the outer corner. Just dabbing it right there and in here, and then we'll worry about the blending. And connect. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna move on to my brow bone. I'm gonna be using this Beaches and Cream eyeshadow on a Ofra 11 brush. And I'm just going to apply this right on my brow bone, just to lift it up a little bit. This shade is very close to my skin tone, so it may look like I'm not adding anything, but it does make a difference. Okay, so for the next eyeshadow, I'm kind of torn between Casino and Sin City. They're both beautiful eyeshadows. Casino is more of a gold tone versus Sin City, which has more of an orangey tone. So I think I'm gonna go with Casino because I have quite a bit of orangey yellow tones in there. So I think I want to pop it a little bit more by using Casino. And I'm just gonna use my finger for this application. I just like using my finger when it comes down to these types of eyeshadows because I do want to see them pop. Like, bam, look at that, it's so pretty. Okay, so yeah, I like Casino. So I'm just gonna pop this on the center of my eye. And then I'm gonna go back with the brushes to blend out the edges. Good. Yeah, good. All right, I'm gonna go back to that Luxie 237, I believe, yeah, 237 blending brush, and just blend those edges out to make sure it looks nice and seamless. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to foundation. I'm gonna be mixing the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The Laura Mercier is in Honey, which is 3 and 2, and the Wet n Wild one is in Golden Beige. And I'm just gonna use very little of both of these foundations, just like half a pump. That's what I'm gonna start out with. And this one, I'm just going to do a little bit of this spatula right there. And I'm gonna mix them up and put them on my face. Like I said already, my face is moisturized and primed. So I'm just gonna go in dabbing this the places that I need it. I'm not gonna do the nose yet because I think I'm gonna put some concealer there. I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender. And I'm using very little foundation because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I like my foundation kind of light, sometimes medium, but I prefer light foundation. One, because I don't mind the spots and, you know, the normal stuff that we have on our faces. It's just natural. And the other one is because it's hot here all the time. And I don't want to look like my face is melting off. So unless it's nighttime and I'm going to be celebrating something anywhere where there's like AC, like really serious AC, then Those are the only times that I'll do heavy makeup, or I guess full coverage foundation. Now for concealer, it's another story. I do like to wear two concealers. I like to wear a darker one to cover my dark circles and a lighter one just to highlight a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Nude, and I'm just gonna place this on, if I can get it out, on the dark circle area. I'm just gonna put it right there in here. Blend it out with my finger, and then I'm going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. I'm actually going to put a little bit of this concealer on my nose as well, just because I feel that the concealer lasts longer on my nose than the foundation does. I know I look kind of crazy right now, but it's okay, it'll work out. All right, now I'm going in with the Beauty Blender. All right, so now that the dark circles are covered, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one is in medium, and it's a little lighter than the concealer that I just used, so I'm gonna use it to highlight this area. So now do you understand why I go so light with the foundation to begin with? Because then I'm going to go in with concealer, and I feel like I'm applying a lot of concealer. So it's so many layers of makeup that you end up with anyway. So I personally don't feel like I need so much foundation. But you do you, you know, if you like your full coverage foundation, then go ahead and add more than I do. To set the concealers, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and just set my under eye and wherever I place that concealer. All right, so now I'm gonna finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go back into Sidekick and Bitten, and I'm using a Makeup Geek Outer V brush for this application. It's a very small brush. It's picking up both eyeshadows, and I'm going to be blending this under my lower lash line, and I'm going to keep it pretty tight in on the outer V, in the outer corner, and make sure to connect it to that corner out here. I'm sorry if I'm covering myself with this big mirror, but I need to see what I'm doing. All right, so now I'm gonna take a Makeup Geek pointed crease brush, which is a little bit bigger than the outer V, you can see. And I'm going to go into Chickadee and Early Bird. And now I'm gonna buff that right under Bitten and Sidekick, which is pretty much what I did on the top, but it's the other way around. I'm keeping the darker shades closer to my lower lash line and the lighter shades on the outer of my lower lash line. Okay, same thing on the other eye, Sidekick and Bitten on the small brush. Connect it to the outer V, bring it all the way to the center of the eye, and I'm just placing it and barely blending it out because I'm gonna do most of the blending with Chickadee and outside Chickadee and Sim City. What am I talking about? Chickadee and Early Bird. All right, next brush, which is the bigger one. And now I'm going into Chickadee and Early Bird. And now I'm going to buff that out. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using Rapunzel, which is this shade right here. It's kind of a champagne shade. And I'm going to be using a Morphe M431 pencil brush, which it's not that great of a brush. It's kind of hard, stiff, but it's the only pencil brush I have clean and available right now, so I'm going to use it. I'm just going to be careful not to poke myself with it. So I'm just going to apply this into the inner tear duct area, and I'm going to bring it and connect it to my lower lash line eyeshadows just to open up that area a little bit more. Alrighty, so that looks good. So next I'm gonna do eyeliner, mascara, and lashes. I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be right back. You guys have seen me do this a million times. If you check out my previous videos, you'll see how I do my eyeliner, the mascara. The only thing that I haven't done is placing the lashes on, because it's hard to get that on film. You know, you gotta be all close and it's just a little complicated, but I'll be right back. Right, for bronzer, I'm gonna be using this Pure Mineral Glow bronzing powder. And I'm just using a fluffy BH Cosmetics 108 brush for this. You already know I like to do the number 3. So I'm gonna start on the forehead, wrap it around the hairline, into my cheekbone, right under the cheekbone, back around the hairline, close to the ear, and into the jawline. I do like to bring it down a little bit as well, just to make sure everything is blended. All right, that looks good. I'm not gonna go crazy bronzing this time. Same thing on the other side. For blush today, I'm using the Milani Romantic Rose blush on a BH Cosmetics Dual Fiber Blending Brush. And I'm just going to tap this on my cheekbones. I also like to bring it all the way to the hairline and up a little bit here and here. For the highlight, I'm using the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, and this is a Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered brush. I'm just gonna go in there. I want to be a little extra, but I'm gonna keep it right out here. And I also like to bring a little bit, just a tiny little bit on the top of my brow. And on the bridge of the nose, just a little bit. And Cupid's bow. So let's be super extra with the warm tone. So I'm gonna go in with ColourPop's liquid lipstick. This is in Ultra Matte in Mama. This is like some serious orange terracotta-ish shade. All right, you guys, this completes this look. It's my fall inspired makeup look. Well, the pumpkin spice fall inspired makeup look. I hope you guys like it. If you guys do decide to recreate it, please tag me. I would love to see your recreations or whatever you feel pumpkin spice fall makeup is to you. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow my other social media and watch my previous videos. Until next time, my loves, mwah, hugs and kisses. Bye.